read, first you should survey the material. You scan through it and read the headings. This will set up your brain.
You should question yourself. What will you be learning? What do you already know about the material? And will you be reading for main idea or all the details?
When reading, you read by sections and you highlight the important details at the end of every section.
Record the main points in your own words for better understanding for yourself.
Medieval monk syndrome. This happens when a student annotates by copying the text almost word for word. Sometimes students fall into this trap because they try to memorize information instead of really learning it.
Nothing here syndrome. Students who use this approach make few annotations. They may annotate few words or just few headings.
The rest of the story syndrome is when you identify the key topics but do not annotate the complete idea. And because they don't annotate the complete idea, you don't get all the information. Therefore, it makes it hard to study.
When I first get my textbook, I start organizing my information because I realized that being well organized helped me annotate, and I can follow the organization pattern that the author is showing me.
Find key concepts. Annotation helps you differentiate between major concepts and supporting details. You will have to know something about major concepts and supporting details for most courses. By determining what is important, you will know how to focus your studying.
How do you organize information and identify key concepts?
I don't even take notes. I just go to class and just listen. I'd rather just take the F, you know? So Penny, how do you keep track of your reading?
I monitor my learning by reading then annotating my notes.
So only sometimes?
Yeah, not too often, sometimes.
What type of information do you annotate?
Definitions, examples, and predicted test questions. Because they help me to remember what I read.
Damn, man, I can't believe I got an F. Should have read over the chapter, took some notes, you know, annotated what I needed to learn.
Hey man, why'd you get an F on the test?
I don't know, man. I'm just apathetic about going to class and studying. It just doesn't catch my attention.
Apathetic. Feeling lack of interest or concern. Indifferent.
I don't have interest in it.
Yeah man, with that F you got on the test, it should galvanize you and your study habits.
How do you
Galvanize. To arouse into action or awareness. To stimulate into action.
do it? Like, I don't know how How you do it, bro? How do you get all these good grades?
I don't know, man. Just got great proficiency for test taking.
Proficiency. The quality of having great competence, skillful ability from practice, and familiarity.
Hey man, what you got on the test?
Man, I got a C, man.
Damn, you should have annotated more.
I should have studied a little harder.
Yeah,
A little active reading.
Stop looking at these women, man.
Hi, Anisha. What did you get on your grade?
I got an A.
Girl, how you doing?
Man, it's hard, but you just got to keep your noise level down. And when you study, make sure it's nice and quiet. And you got to make sure you read all your chapter headings.
I call myself doing everything, by me being a returned student and having been in school in 35 years, I try to do everything book by book. But it seems like I think I'm overwhelming myself. I need to just settle down and just take step by step.
Yep,
I only got a C, but I studied hard enough. I thought I'd at least get an A.
It takes time to get an A. You just got to remember the noise level, learning space, and read all your chapter headings.
Okay, I'll remember that. And can I ask you any questions anytime?
Anytime.
No.
Yep.
All right, thanks a lot.
What's the best place to study to you?
Okay, so basically, like wherever students aren't at, if you went to the third floor of the library, or if you went to like one of the side rooms that there's nobody in there, that's probably a better place to study, because the more focused you are, like the more you can zone everything around you out and look and see what you're doing, the more productive you're gonna be. And if you're with your friends, you're not gonna get anything done. Nothing. You won't get anything done. Okay.
Studying in a group. I'd rather study by myself. I find it way more effective.
Would you say the library is the #1 place to study for college students?
I don't know. For example, on this campus, I'm an adjunct and I'm not here very often. Even though I've worked here about a year or so, I'm not sure if this is a popular spot or if people wander off to other areas or not. Now, I retired from the University of South Florida, and that library there is very centrally located, and it's huge, and it's a huge population, but a lot of people stop through, study for a while, before they go to another class.
Okay.
They might need the computers, they might need a book, but sometimes it's just a place to sit down at a table and get some work done.
Okay.
So in that case, but it's very centrally located between a couple of the places where a lot of the classes are offered.
Okay.
So we get less traffic here given the number of students,
Okay.
but that, again, I think that's happenstance.
Okay.
But we do get people that come in, they say, oh, thank goodness, there's a place I can study with my group, there's a place I can study quietly, I can find some articles. And they're glad
It's
to
a
be here.
handy place.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Thank you.
And we help, so that's good.
All right. Thank you so much.
Sure.
What do you think is the best place to study?
Well, I feel like the best place to study is home, because you have privacy. You have your own room. You got somewhere you need some snacks. You can go get something to eat. But you be yourself and you just be there. There's nobody around you. I really don't like the library because there's other people. You might get distracted, like your friends. They start talking to you and you get distracted from doing your work. So that's why I really don't like the library. I'd rather be at home by myself with my computer, and I do all the research there. Do my
You make sure you remember what you read while you study.
I take notes, annotate, use sticky notes, and always remember what to do.
What would you say is the most effective way you remember what you read?
I read over the chapter multiple times. I highlight and take notes.
words in your alphabet.
Yo, man, why'd you get an F on your test?
I don't know, just like I feel apathetic about going to this class and things I learned in it. I don't know, that was retarded. Nothing here syndrome is when students come up.
Read it with some like. You sound bored.
Hello? I'm over here trying to do a project. Nothing here syndrome is when students, they approach the fuck. Like, the nothing here syndrome is when students approach. I can't do it, bro. Nothing here syndrome. This syndrome is when students, they read, but they don't read everything. They have to read all the bold headings, the bold words, and you have to annotate, and you have to put. Nothing here syndrome. Students who use this may approach the syndrome. Here syndrome. Students who use this approach make few annotations. You can't like cut shit off, you know, and then like put it in there.
Nah, that's cheating.
Oh, rest of the story syndrome. Rest of the story syndrome. Alright. Rest of the story syndrome is when you identify. Rest of the story. I thought I said it wrong. Alright, go on.
Medieval monk syndrome. This happens when a student annotates by copying the text almost word for word. They do this. Fuck. Medieval monk syndrome. This happens when a student annotates by copying word for word. They do this instead of trying to learn it. What?
Yeah, man, with that F you Yeah, man, with that F you got on the test, it should galvanize you.
Survey the material, you should ask yourself questions. What will you be learning? What do you survey the material, you should question yourself. What will you be learning? What do you already know? And what alright, cut that. Survey the material, you should question yourself. What will you be learning? What do you already know about it? Or what damn dude. You're about to fuck dude. Material. Fuck dude.
We gon'